Live from Chicago, it's
Semi-Regular Wednesdays
presents the Power Couples of Improv 8, my annual Valentine show featuring dog parents, the Yellow Roses, and date night with Kendall and Mike. And now, your hosts of the evening, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woo! How are you doing?
Man, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you, Stu?
Good, thanks. Hope you enjoyed your week off.
Week off?
Well, I mean, we haven't done a show since last Wednesday.
Oh, that's true. Okay, you're talking in terms of not doing a show. Gotcha. I was like, I was not off work. I was, working every day. So, in that capacity, I wasn't. I just didn't think of the fact that we did take the Super Bowl off. But here we are. We're back.
Yes, here we are. Yes. For those of you who don't know us, we are Flower Shop Bangers.
Mm-hmm.
We are an improv duo based out of Chicago. We have been performing together for almost 8 years. You'll notice there's going to be an 8 motif to tonight's show. And we have been performing Zoom shows every Sunday and Wednesday for the last 11 months.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy to think it's been this long now. So a little bit about what we're doing tonight. So every February, normally around Valentine's Day, maybe like a week before, a week after, depending on when I can book the venue, I host an annual show called Power Couples of Improv. And basically the theme of the show is that it features improvisers and improvisers that are dating other improvisers doing two-person improv together. The very first time I did this show was at the old Studio B near Sheffield and Barrie in February 2014. And I've done it every February since. Actually, one year I did it the first week in March because of bad weather and crap and all that. But it's an opportunity to, see improvisers doing two-person sets with the person that they're head over heels for. And again, it ties in with Valentine's Day. We have 3 amazing couples tonight, but bear in mind that this is only the first half of this year's Power Couple show. We're going to do the second half this Sunday, and we're going to have stand-up. We're going to have 2 stand-up couples plus a husband and wife musical act. And on top of that, we have your host of the evening, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woohoo!
And of course, as you all know, my de facto Valentine of the evening, Dan Anderson. So Dan, if you could say a few words about some of the small businesses that we're supporting, as well as some ongoing fundraisers in the Chicago area.
Yes. So if you look down below, there's a little banner. It just kind of shows some rotating images of some things that we think are important to support at this time. So first, there is a GoFundMe organized by the comedian Chris Redd. Chris Redd is trying to raise money for people who are at Black Lives Matter's protests who happen to contract COVID-19. You can find a link to the GoFundMe in the description if that's something you feel that is worthy of your dollars. I mean, I personally think it is. Second, there is the bar that Stuart and I usually perform this show at, and that is Shakers on Clark. Shakers is a really great bar that serves the Wrigleyville neighborhood. They have a ton of events, including in addition to our show, they have several other open mics, as well as karaoke, amongst other events, in a really great Long Island iced tea menu. So they have a GoFundMe. They are trying to currently tip their bar staff. They can't employ their bar staff right now. And so they are trying to make sure they can get them paid at this time. If you are at home and you're having an alcoholic beverage or any kind of beverage that you would buy at a bar, maybe give the money that you would have given to the bar to Shakers instead. Third, there is a really great black-owned gym in Uptown. It is called Body Shack. Body Shack offers really great fitness classes. I know I went there a lot to try to get in shape. It really helped me out. So that's why I support them. Yeah, and I have a link in the description for their website, as well as where you can sign up for as well as where you can donate just straight to their GoFundMe if that's more suited for you. There is also First Sip Cafe. First Sip Cafe is a really great coffee and tea shop serving Asia and Argyle in that community. And I have a link in the description for gift cards. Last and certainly not least, there is a comedy guild that is starting up. That is One Group Mind. One Group Mind, you can sign up for any of their 3 comedy tracks if that's something that interests you. There is theatricals, there is improv, and there is stand-up. Stuart and I have both been performing there for the last 7 years. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah. off and on. We both had a great experience there and would really recommend it. So if any of these aren't local to you or you just don't have, any ties to them for some reason, I would really recommend you go out and you support your own local businesses because right now, that's what, these things can go under. That's just kind of the reality of it. We've seen several lists of bars, restaurants, what have you going under, and they can't keep their doors open. So we would really recommend that you try to seek these things out for yourself. So just another note, I thought I would say that in between acts, I usually like to try to give people shout outs and try to let people know who's watching. So if you are interested in that and you want to let the performers know that you're watching, I would recommend you either like or comment on the Facebook feed, or you can comment on the YouTube stream if you're depending on which platform you're watching us on. That's just about all I got. Back to you, Stuart.
All right, thank you so much, Dan. Dan and I cannot emphasize enough to support small business during these trying times. I think I heard on the news yesterday that 1/3 of all small businesses, family-owned businesses, and so forth in the United States will go under because of the pandemic. 33%, 1 in 3. So if you have a small business that you want to support, please do so. And if there's a small business you want us to support, please let us know. So even though I'm not sure if anyone is tuning in right now was at Power Couple 7 last year, I try to keep tabs with all the couples that we've had in our shows. And I'm pleased to report that of the 5 couples that were in Power Couple 7 at the Comedy Clubhouse last February, 4 of them are still together. We have 3 phenomenal couples this time. I try to make sure that there's some sort of famous first of some sort with each Power Couple show. And I'm pleased to say that this year's first is that we have a couple that does not live in Chicago. Obviously, we are a Chicago-based show, which means that almost all the acts we booked up to this point are, we're at some point living in Chicago, or we're living at Chicago at the time that we booked them in our show. I don't know why I'm talking about myself in the second person. It's just a weird habit, I guess. Nevertheless, we have 3 amazing couples that are going to be doing an improv set for you tonight. Obviously, closing out the night, we have Flower Shop Bangers. But right before the Bangers, coming back from Power Couples 6, which was 2 years ago at the now defunct Crowd Theater in Chicago, we're bringing back Dog Parents.
Woo!
AKA Lisa Florin and Tim Dunn. They'll be joining us on the Zoom meetup in just a few minutes. Right before Dog Parents, out of Austin, Texas, the aforementioned non-Chicago couple.
Woo!
We have Day Night with Kendi and Mike.
Woo!
And now leading us off this evening is a couple that Dan and I know very well. I want to say they've been together for something about maybe a year and a half, going on 2 years now. He is from Houston. She's from the north suburbs of Chicago. We've had him in our show before. And as it happens, tonight, one half of the couple is setting a record of sorts in that he is tied for the most appearances that he has made in our Zoom show. Or, again, there's going to be like an 8 motif to tonight's show. It is a pleasure to welcome back to our show, the Yellow Roses.
Hello, we are the Yellow Roses after the yellow rose of Texas, which is the state flower.
No, it's not. Bluebonnet is the state flower of Texas.
All right, that's about as much as I know about Texas.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
Alrighty then, whatever. It's a cool name. Can we get a suggestion of something you would like to find in your closet?
Bluebonnet is this guitar. Yeah.
Something that you would find in your closet that you would like.
Savings bonds.
What?
What?
Savings bonds.
Savings bonds.
Thank you.
some more. Throw that money right out the door. You don't have to worry about all those savings because you've got a savings bond. Throw that money around. Yeah, go find some red and paint that town. You ain't got to worry about any goddamn thing because you've got a bond of savings.
Roth IRA won't do ya. Savings bonds, they'll be bad for you. Actually, both are good to have. Diversify your liquidating incomes because that's good to do. Savings bonds.
Savings bond, savings bonds, savings bonds, savings bonds. They can't help bury bonds because of all the steroids. Savings bonds, they can't help James Bond because he is a fictional character.
He was written by Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming, who is an author.
He is an author.
You know what he had though? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Savings bonds, savings bonds. Ian Fleming had a savings bonds, savings bonds, savings bonds. Ian Fleming had a savings bonds, savings bonds. Is it savings bonds or saving bonds? Like,
I think it's savings bonds, like they're multiple now.
it's just a weird word to say, savings
It's kind of a
bonds.
weird word now that you think about it.
Savings bonds. It's like two plurals in a row, but it's describing a singular thing.
Huh,
Well, many of a singular thing.
that's true. You know, we're like two plurals of a row describing a singular thing. If you think about it. I mean, when we first met each other, it was artistic painting, nude drawing, and like we were both models. We were both nude models.
Yeah. It was sort of a love at first sight.
Yeah, it was.
I saw myself in the mirror, and she saw me looking at myself in the mirror, and I saw her looking at me, looking at myself in the
and
mirror.
it was like vanity,
Yeah,
but it was like naked vanity.
yeah, it was.
It was like we were two plurals of two vain people.
It's funny you mention the whole naked thing because we're both currently wearing clothes, and honestly, I feel
know.
naked wearing clothes.
Same. I also feel naked wearing clothes. It's too bad we're
It's two plural sames right there.
plural sames.
When we wear clothes, it feels unnatural.
It does.
When we don't wear clothes, it feels cold.
That's true. But sometimes the coldness is exhilarating.
I love feeling cold with you.
I love feeling cold with you in this Starbucks too.
Well, I'll be with you in 1 second.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. Just
Yes,
give us a
yes.
second, please.
So yes.
Yeah.
Soy latte, extra foam. I got
yeah.
it. Yes.
I can imagine our bodies naked right now.
I want to rip off this apron.
Yeah, I want to rip off your apron
I
too.
want to take this Starbucks hat and I want to just whip you with it.
I want
But in a
to
sexual way and not in an abusive way.
I want to take this half-calf soy latte with extra foam, no whip, and just whip you with it.
I want to bathe you in soy milk.
Yeah. No, for real. You wanted a scone? Here you go. It's a mini scone. Yeah, no, it's not the bigger scone.
Was that had an extra pump you wanted? There you go.
There you go.
honey. Thank you.
Oh man, the things that your naked body does to me when we're painting.
I want to cover you in this pumpkin spice latte crap.
Oh, I want to cover you in this oat milk crap.
Oh, I want to cover you in this chocolate drizzle.
Well, I want to cover you in these sous vide eggs.
I want to cover you in every last piece of sandwich we have. This is a crate of them.
That is a crate of sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes. One egg sous vide and one tall mocha latte. Yes, right on that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, you can't actually pay with your iPhone here. It's broken.
Nah,
it's
yeah,
broken.
yeah.
You have to use cash.
Yes, you have to use cash. Yes. And thank
Sorry
you
for the inconvenience.
Yeah, I know, it's rough. It's terrible. It's terrible. 1 second. Hey, they're all looking at us right now.
Yeah, they are.
What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking this beginner's dance class was a success.
Yeah, they're all jealous of us.
Yeah,
they can see
they
the
are.
fire in our eyes.
They can see how good dancers we are right now.
That teacher, our dancing teacher, you can tell. You can tell he hasn't had a girlfriend, wife, or partner in months.
Yeah, James Sylvester, you thought that ponytail was doing it for you. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's not.
No, it's not doing it.
Do you know what's doing it for me?
What?
Your freaking moves. Yeah.
Stop it, Harry.
Oh no, I can't stop it right now.
Oh, you are so bad.
This
You are
one-
so bad.
I just want to tear you apart on this dance floor right now.
Oh, Harry, I want to samba with you all night long.
Yeah.
We just do step together, step together. 1, 2, 3,
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. We'll get it.
We'll get it.
It is a beginner's class.
It is beginners class. They're all jealous of us and our innate grace.
Yes.
Look at us with our our ability to step together, step together. 1,
Do a
2,
twirl.
3,
1,
and
2,
3 and 4, 5, 6.
Well, we'll get it.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. But they know we'll get it.
Yeah, they do.
And they know. And you know what? You're gonna get it later.
Oh yeah.
That's right. We're gonna do a little dance of our own.
Yes, it's gonna be a step together.
Step together and
kickball change.
Kickball, and then there's a
Kickball
change. And one
Hanzelise.
and
Hanzelise.
French. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get
we'll
it.
get
We'll
it.
get it.
We'll
We'll
get
get
it.
it. Yeah.
Hi, I was looking at the Picasso you had.
Yeah. Actually, don't touch. Don't touch.
Oh.
I mean, Pablo is an asshole, so actually, it's fine.
Well, I was looking forward to purchasing it, but you say he was an asshole? I don't know if I want the painting of an asshole.
He was a really big misogynist. He just had women left and right. So, like, if you like having a lot of women and treating them like crap,
Well,
Pablo Picasso, he's your guy.
suppose it was a different time.
It was a different kind, you know.
Do you have any paintings in here that are not by assholes?
Well, you know, Mr. Schuster, you are our #1 customer.
Well, yes.
You are our #1 customer, so I got something special for you.
Okay.
I got something super special for you.
Well, quit your playing around. Let's get this. Ooh.
It's a Georgia O'Keeffe.
Oh wow, that is an amazing vagina flower.
You know, she used to say that people used to comment on her flowers and put other things on her flowers that weren't there.
It's evocative.
So a flower was just a flower.
I want something that's going to hang right above my fireplace and be the centerpiece of my entire home.
Oh, you want something fiery, do ya? All right. I got something fiery for you. Frida frickin' Kahlo.
Ooh, it's wonderful. I can smell the
Self-portrait
intensity.
number 57. This was after her hospital stint, still with the spine brace on, but it's not the famous painting. It's like the second most famous painting of her with a spine brace.
I feel this is a good addition to my collection. Now, I gotta
I
be
think it
honest.
is too, Mr. Schuster. I think it is too.
What does a Frida Kahlo go for these days?
Oh, $70,000.
$70,000.
You're our #1 customer. I could give it to you for $65,000.
$65,000. Well, I
$65,000.
want to make sure you get a healthy commission.
Yeah, well, you know
You
what?
know,
It's less important to me, the commission, and more important for me to find the right painting with the right person.
You know, Stephanie, you at this gallery, you've treated me so well these many years.
Well, I like to build good rapport with my best customers, and honestly, you're a gem. The way that you figured out that Picasso wasn't for you after I told you he was an asshole. Most art people that come in here, they just wanted to make money off of. Did you know that there is a huge underground market for reselling paintings and like money? I'm gonna put down this Frida, even though she's great.
Yeah, she is. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Part of the reason I buy these paintings is to sell them at a little greater price later on.
Really?
I mean, that's the art trade. That's literally how I make a lot of my money.
Do you embezzle money too? Because that's what a lot of people do when they buy paintings.
Well, I mean, I don't say I embezzle the money. I mean, I feel like that's a loaded question, all right?
I'm disappointed in you.
This is the art trade. Come on, Stephanie! Stephanie!
All right, you know what? The Frida, just because I heard about that and you broke my heart a bit, I'm raising the price up again to $67,000.
All right, well, that's fine. That's still less than the original $70,000.
That's true, because you are my #1 customer. So.
Well, yes. The Spaustein Gallery has treated me well. I love coming here and seeing what you got. But you have to know that when I buy these paintings, I don't just keep them. I'm not a museum curator. I sell them. I keep the ones I like, but I sell them.
I know. You keep some of the ones?
I keep the ones I like, sure. I'm an art dealer.
You keep one. Which ones do you like?
Well, ones that catch my fancy. Ones that...
No, that is... Oh my God, you just made my day. You just made my day. Because, like, usually these just get thrown and sold somewhere and, like, gone for forever.
I mean...
But the fact that you keep the ones you like, you preserve them.
Well,
that is the history of art, is for hoarding. Hoarding is the history of art.
I really appreciate you saying that. Now, I'll be honest with you. Every once in a while, I'll give a painting away to a drug dealer because he needs to do it to launder money. But that's just me being a good Samaritan.
Well, all right, but he better give you some good deals in the drugs.
Oh, absolutely he does. I haven't slept a wink in 3 weeks. Do a lot of cocaine. A lot of nose candy. And I'm a very wealthy white man, so I can talk about it openly without fear of reprisal.
I can tell.
Ah!
Well, Mr. Schuster, you know what you would take to get those paintings?
What?
Savings bonds. They're quite good for buying paintings sometimes.
Savings bond.
Mr. Shoe, get a savings bond. Mr. Shoe,
Get a savings bond.
Mr. Shoe,
Get a savings bond. When Barry Bonds was at the top of his career, no one would stand in his way. No, no, no. But then the story broke about his steroid usage. Now there's an asterisk by his name. 'Cause he cheated with chemicals. 'Cause he cheated with chemicals. 'Cause he cheated with chemicals. Now his record needs saving. Save bonds from the steroids. So I just inject this just anywhere?
Yeah, pretty much. Just like right in your thigh. Just right in your thigh.
And
and you say this is going to make me just a better accountant.
Oh, for sure,
Right.
for sure.
I want to save you as much money as possible, but I feel like I feel like I'm not performing at my peak.
Well, steroids help with that. You may crush the computer. That is something that may happen.
I just want to make sure that, I'm treating you the best I can, and you are just...
Whoa, what are you doing? You don't inject it into your arm.
What?
It's not heroin. Take that off.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure that you
Whoa. You think you injected into your kneecap? What, are you crazy?
I was trying to do...
You're going to get a deep vein clot there.
Look, do you want me to save you money at a...
Well, I do.
At greater speed or not?
I do. I'm just very concerned about your health at the
Great.
moment. No!
Oh, yeah!
All right.
The yellow roses, everybody. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Ross.
Thanks.
I figured I had to find a good ending to that, All right. Thank you so much. So we still have 2 more couples up ahead, but we do have a couple pieces of business before we get to them. So Dan, how's the Facebook Live feed looking right now? Oh, Dan, you're on mute.
Okay. I muted myself because I had to take a phone call during that. But anyway.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah, I know. Seriously, Anyway, yeah, so I do have some shout outs to give out, some people that are watching and that I think deserve some recognition. The first one is Mitch Kessler, who is our teammate at One Group Mind and a really great dude. He would always just come to shows all the time. I feel like you would just always see him at comedy shows, and now he comes to ours here. Mark, yeah. Mark Romanowski is here. Mark and Jordan, they tune in to this show every single week, and it's always great to see them. Nan Huang, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I apologize. And I thought I'd also give a shout out to my girlfriend Sally, who was commenting. She had sent me a text that said she hasn't seen a lot of comedy flautists, so that was a special treat tonight.
Indeed. Hello, Sally. Even though we've never met, hello.
She lives near you, so you might have seen each other at the grocery store at some point.
Oh, no kidding. She's in Ravenswood Manor?
She's technically in Albany Park, but...
Oh, so she's just west of me. Oh, okay. I mean, I tell people it's the Manor, but I'm kind of at this intersection where, it could easily describe either neighborhood. It's sort of ambiguous.
Sure.
I'm not that I'm going to disclose what my address is, but...
Yeah, don't do that on the internet.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. But I will say it's a 3-way intersection, and it is south of Lawrence. So there. So I guess that means you do have some Valentine's plans, right, Dan?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, obviously, besides, night 2 of the Power Couple show, which will be the...
That's true, yeah.
Right. So I was thinking more in the morning or the afternoon or something.
Probably Friday and Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. I'm going to be meeting up with someone on the 16th. So
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of a delay, but still. Now, one more thing before we get to our next act. And again, I feel like I'm prattling here. When Dan and I moved our show to Shakers on Clark in July 2018, we began a 2-man campaign to save Chicago barprov. For the unfamiliar, there used to be barprov shows all over the north side of the city. Dan and I first cut our teeth and produced our first show at the Underground Lounge in Wrigleyville. But there used to be shows everywhere from Mullins, which was up the street, AJ Hudson's, Crocodile Lounge, Horseshoe, Jerry Sandwiches, they scatter all over the city. And it was not necessarily exclusive to improv. The portmanteau barprov might imply free improv in a bar, but there's also stand-up, there was sketch, that we used to book burlesque acts. It was really more than anything just a free variety show that you could see while you were getting shit-faced. And one by one, these shows started getting canceled, or these bars started going out of business, or people were just kind of generally moving on. The improv audience was starting to kind of get spread thin. So when Dan and I moved to Shakers a little over 2.5 years ago, the very concept of barprov had its back against the wall. And we kind of wanted to be the tentpole for the very concept of free improv, regardless of whether it's in a bar or whether you're watching right now on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. As an incentive for both the audience and for our performers, we have set up this improv tip jar. As you may have noticed, I handcrafted this myself out of imported plastic cup and duct tape. Yes, there is change inside a tip jar. It is our way of allowing you, the audience member, to support us, the performers. And at the moment, we have $16.40 inside a tip jar, which means split 8 ways. All of our performers tonight are going home with $2.05.
Woo!
We did not tell any of our performers this evening that this was a paying gig. And if you would like to support the show, if you want to throw some money at our performers, you are more than welcome to do so now and throughout the show. So you can either Venmo me or Dan. It's in the black letter box above me.
That is correct.
Yes, it's not a competition by any means. You're welcome to send a Venmo to either me or Dan. I mean, the way I look at it, if you donate $8, that's an additional $1 for each of our performers. I'm just saying. But right now we're at $2.05. Just think, with that money, you can buy half of a gallon of unleaded gas. Maybe 2/3 of a gallon. I'm just saying. All right, without further ado, our next couple is originally from Austin, Texas. I think of all the couples that we have this evening, they have been together the longest. I believe they met when they were in 7th grade, if the memory serves me right. I reached out to them in an Austin improv group on Facebook, and it is a pleasure to welcome to our show, Date Night with Kendall and Michael.
Hi.
Hello. We're far away.
So,
Is there a delay? Delay? All right, I'm sorry.
in order for us to get started, I was actually really intrigued by, can we show Laura and Ross on the screen? Is that possible?
Sure.
Your story on the Facebook group of how you met. Do you mind if I share it?
Sure.
So Laura and Ross, they met at a party. Ross attempted to make out with Laura, the favorite part of the story, and she promptly friend zoned him. Ugh. Cut to a couple years later, he took her out for her birthday. They headed off and they start seeing each other. And now they're the yellow roses. And I think, Michael, you had a question for them.
Yes. If you don't mind taking turns describing the other person in 3 words.
Okay. I'll go with Ross. He is goofy, but he is kind, and he's a good cook. Wait, that's not 3 words. He's goofy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, cook.
And then Ross, how'd you describe Laura?
Laura is sweet, feisty, and really luminescent.
Ooh, the wait was worth it for that one.
Yeah.
Think of something good. I didn't want to say, oh, she's nice.
Kind, good cook.
Goofy, kind, good cook, feisty, luminescent, and
Sweet.
what?
Sweet.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna recreate your love story if you don't mind.
No, please do.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
All right. Well, thank you so much. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
All
All right.
Hey, Trevor.
So, man,
So, you're still single?
you know it all day, every day, single to the day I die. That's how I
Yeah.
live.
What I like about you, man,
Yeah.
You don't let anyone hold you down.
No, never. Because you know what I always say, if I'm being held down, then I'm not
You're
up.
not up.
And if I'm not up, then I'm not high.
Yeah.
And I'm high 247,
That's
365.
Trevor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever say it enough, but you're the man.
Thanks, bro. Bro. Bro.
Oh, look at that nice woman over there. I don't want to objectify
That is
her,
a that is a nice looking woman. I will. Yeah.
She's coming this way. You're gonna talk to her?
No, please.
All right.
I'll let you take it.
Well, I'm gonna go get a drink, okay?
All right. Hey, can you give me a martini with I want an onion
Got you.
and maybe one of those fruity drinks that they have over there. Those are really good. Anyway.
Hey,
Oh,
you like knock knock jokes?
yeah, sure. I like those things.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I'm just
I don't
playing.
like this joke. I'm sorry. What?
You didn't even let me like build it up. It wasn't even there yet.
Sorry, I thought you were done with the joke, and I thought that was it. I'm sorry, I don't answer the door, is what it is. And so like I got kind of weirded out that someone was knocking at my door. But look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you and how much of a I appreciate you make no Yeah. That was a good joke. Is that my Aunt Susie? What's up, Aunt Susie? I didn't know you were coming to the party.
Man, that always works. It's like never been rejected before. I have a feeling that I'm going to see him around again, so it's not over. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah, I'd like to open up a savings bond, if you don't mind. Yeah. Oh,
Dude,
my social?
Dude, can you put me as your password, Trevor?
No.
For your savings bond? We're best friends.
I mean, I know we're best friends, man, but like, it's my saving. No, I want my password to be cutesy wootsy 69. Thank you.
Can I just say your skin looks like illuminating right now?
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Is it that face mask I got you for your birthday?
You know, it is, and I complimented it with a nice coconut moisturizer. So as to help with the
You're just so smart
Ready.
about things, about like not getting caught up in dating.
No.
And you're so smart at skincare.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did anyone else get you anything for your birthday?
Yeah, Laura.
Laura?
Yeah.
Laurel?
Laurel?
Yeah.
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 I do know who that is. They got me a gift.
That girl at the party?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you
you know what? I am. We're not going out.
Yeah.
We're close friends.
Yeah.
Who may have accidentally had sex.
What?
It's nothing though.
Bro, you always call me after sex.
I know, and I didn't want to because I felt like it didn't really count because we're friends.
No. There's something
You can't
more.
have sex. You can't have sex with a friend. That's not how it works.
You didn't share with me.
That's not how it works.
You
can't
didn't
do that.
share because you have feelings.
No, stop.
You have feelings. It's okay. We all get feelings. I have feelings. You know Cheryl that works at the diner?
Yeah. She always gives you coupons.
I know. I have feelings for Cheryl. She doesn't reciprocate them yet.
Damn, bro.
So tell me about what did she get you for your birthday?
Look, it's nothing. It's just a small gift, okay? She just gave me the keys to her apartment. It's not even like a big thing.
Whoa.
We're just
Whoa,
friends.
dude.
It's not serious whatsoever. Also, we have a dog together.
You have a dog?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
when
not
did
a
this
big.
happen?
Like last Tuesday, we went to the local shelter. Actually, the one.
Dude, that's
off
so
Main-
cute, dude.
Yeah, it is actually.
So cute.
Her name is Sprinkles,
The
and
dog's-
she's a Pomeranian. She's adorable. Oh man. Oh, and she had a birthday this past Friday
No.
already. Yeah, and we like celebrated. We just had it was small, just like our family.
But you're not dating.
No, not at all.
You're friends.
Just friends. It's not serious. Yeah. We also have a shared banking account.
Oh, that's why you're here?
Yeah, that's why I was getting the savings bond.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, dude, I just want to say I'm so proud of your growth and your maturity and just like, I really see this change. Like,
I don't know. what you're talking
Laurel
about.
brings
No.
out this side of you that, like,
No. Just,
proud of you.
no, don't be proud of me. I'm the same person. I'm the same
Come
person.
here.
No, I'm the
Come
same. You know me.
Let's hug it out.
No one's gonna tame me.
Oh, Trevor.
No one's gonna tie up the Trev, man.
All right. Well, thanks for inviting me to the bank. I gotta go. See you
All
later.
right. Well, bye. It's not weird at all. He doesn't suspect a thing. Doesn't suspect a thing. Oh.
Okay, text Trevor.
Hmm.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What does that even? What do you even say to that? Okay. Text back. Nothing much. What's up with you? Smiley face emoji.
Okay. I've been thinking about you. No, he's gonna say I'm coming on too strong. He doesn't like that. Okay, I gotta be goofy. That works. It's gotten me this far. All right.
How long are these dots just gonna be going?
Okay.
I wonder when she's gonna finally reply.
Do you think that he knows that I'm texting him right now?
I don't know if she realizes that I know that she's texting.
Okay, I should come up with something.
All right, I'm just gonna set this down. It's taking too long. Anyway, just
Okay. Why don't you tell? Wait, how does it go? Why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. Send.
Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty good. All right. Okay. Good one. Why does the chicken cross the road? No, that's stupid. Hold on. Delete. Damn it. She knows that I'm texting, and then now I'm all in my head about the joke because hers was so good. Okay, I got it. Ooh. What? No.
Hey, sorry, that was a dumb joke. You probably think that I'm just like this goofy girl that keeps like following you around everywhere. But if I'm being honest, I'm about to go to sleep right now and I'm laying down my pillow, the silk pillowcase that you got me because you said that it's better for my skin so I don't break out in acne. And this is a really long text message. But I can't stop thinking about you, like all the time, all day long when I'm about to go to bed. Send.
Oh, wow. All right, I can't think of a joke to come back with. Just gonna hit the record. I'm gonna do a voice recording. Hey, couldn't think of a funny joke. I just got your text, but I haven't finished reading all of it. I wanted to send this to you real quick. Here's the joke. Okay, send. Oh my God. Oh, well, I need to call her. I need to call her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is cool. Hey.
Hello?
How are you? Did you get my message?
Yeah, I did. Do you want to come over? And what I mean by come over, I mean in the living room because we share an apartment.
Yeah, you weren't ready for bed yet, so I thought that I'd like message you. I didn't want to have to like, I know you're watching the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got it on Blu-ray.
Okay, I'll be right out.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm right here with our cat. Remember we adopted a cat?
Oh, yeah. Sprinkles and Dinkles really love each other.
They really do.
Okay, well. Hey.
Hey, should we hang out? Wait. What are we doing?
What?
What are we doing? This is crazy.
What's crazy?
I mean, I thought we were just friends this whole time.
Trevor, if it wasn't obvious by now, I love you.
I love you too. I got you something.
You love me too?
I got you this yellow rose. I know.
It's the state flower.
It is the state flower of Texas. Yeah, that's why I got it for you. Because your family's from Texas or something, right?
Yeah.
Or Tennessee.
You remembered.
I did because I love you. And I want us to be more than just friends. And roommates.
And lovers.
And cat owners.
Dog
cat parents,
rescuers.
Dog parents. We're also like in a band together.
We're really cool.
We're really cool. I mean, and you know what? I don't think I ever really like thanked you.
Yeah.
For
trying to make out with you that night.
Well, that and also giving me your kidney. That was really cool of you. And I guess I don't know. I don't know why I haven't seen it all these years.
I didn't even have to think twice about it, honestly. When they said that you needed a kidney, I was like, done. Same blood type it was meant to be.
I can't believe it. And in my head, I was just thinking, wow, what a great friend, only friend that is.
You don't have to keep emphasizing friend.
Well.
But if anyone could have changed you, I'm glad that it was me.
Thanks.
Love you.
I love you too.
Give it up for date night with Kenny and Mike. Thank you so much. Hey, a cat got into the improv set. I mean, we have no complaints about that. I was gonna say, I mean, we're open to open relationships and pets and all of that. So, the fact that a cat got involved, no qualms about that at all. I had a question for Kenny and Mike, but I can't remember what it was. It was on the top of my tongue. Well, when the time comes, I will ask you guys. Hey Dan, any updates on the Facebook Live front?
Yes, I thought I would give a shout out to who was it? Let's just switch that. I thought I'd give a shout out to Chael Rose. I'm sorry if I pronounced that. Maybe it's Chael or Chael. I could not tell you, but it's Chael Rose. Thank you very much for watching. We very much appreciate everyone who's watched so far.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. So my question for Mike and Kendi, you're presently based in Austin, Texas. Now, there used to be 3 improv theaters in Austin. I'm just curious to know if you were from the Hideout or if it was one of the other theaters.
We could shout out all of them. There's Fallout Theater, there's Cold Town, there's Merlin Works, there was the Institution, rest in peace. Tom Booker's moving to Nashville. And then there's the Hideout Theater, where I would say that's mostly where we
do
our
the prov.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I have friends that live in Austin. I mean, obviously, there's a thriving arts community in that city. We didn't cross paths when I was in town back in 2019 and 2020, but nevertheless, glad to finally meet you both. Are you both originally from Austin?
San Antonio,
Oh, okay.
even more Texas, if you can believe it.
Indeed. And considering the show is quite Texan. All right. Well, thank you so much. A pleasure to have you in our show. Also, just to remind everyone, we still have this tip jar, and everyone is still going home with at least $2.05. So if you have not donated, please do so already. And speaking of geography, so at this point, Dan and I have done a number of geography themed shows. We recently did Massachusetts. We're going to be doing an all Virginia show in a few weeks. All New Jersey. Goodness, I've lost track of all the states that we've done. We've done a show that was technically California. We've done all Nebraska, all Iowa. But I mention this because when and if we ever do an all Minnesota show, there's a very good possibility that this next couple will probably be the act that we're going to build that whole show around. They were first in, I first hosted them in the Power Couples of Improv 6 2 years ago. They were awesome. They were able to take times out of their schedule. Doubly awesome because I booked that particular night at the Crowd, not realizing it was the same night as the Super Bowl, and the weather was absolutely crappy, and they still came out and did an incredible 2-person set. It is a pleasure to welcome back to Power Couples, Dog Parents.
Hey, how's it going, Stu?
Great, Tim. Great, Lisa. Great to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're so excited to be here, but we also have a question for Kendall and Mike. So if we can invite them back, is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
It's just you on
Hello.
Hey, Stu.
Hold on. We're going to get our suggestion from you, but I just had a friend move to Austin, and I wanted to check something with you real quick. People on our work chat were like recommending Austin restaurants, and I recommended Chewy's, but then I looked it up, and that's a chain restaurant, right?
It is. It's a chain restaurant that was founded in Austin.
Okay, so that's not so bad.
Yeah.
So it's not like I recommended Applebee's or something.
No,
yeah, it's like recommending Applebee's if you live
Where
wherever
Applebee's was founded.
Where Applebee's started.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
It is
feel
kind
so
of
bad.
like that. Yeah, like if Lou Malnati's was like a big chain.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lisa, you
I
wanna-
personally recommend Torchy's Tacos.
Torchy's is a thing.
Mhm.
There's so many. There's a lot of food places. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of factors.
they're
to
gonna
be
have
put in.
fun for sure.
Yeah. So
Great.
it's
Great. Thank you so much for that. But we also have a question for our suggestion. We love that you guys got your suggestion from the previous couple. And so we were wondering from you, could you give us maybe, do you want to take care of the dogs real quick?
Yeah,
we actually are
our dogs
being,
just broke down their gate.
yeah,
and
so we
I
are
have
being
to-
dog parents in real time. But we were wondering if you could give us the suggestion of like an event in a child's life that parents might react to.
Ooh.
Like first steps or something like that.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
What do you think of it?
Well, no. First, like big childhood injury.
Mm.
I don't know.
I love this.
I'm
Great.
just thinking about that because I got hurt as a child a lot. Got injured.
You did?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
got injured a lot?
I did.
What was your first childhood injury?
I fell off my bike and like hit my head
Did
really
you
hard,
close
and I
up?
was like bleeding pretty badly, and I had to go to the hospital.
There's like a Harry Potter scar.
Not really. No.
Here.
I mean, you can see it. I don't know. It happened when I was like 8 or 7.
Whoa, yikes. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night. I don't know, I'll see you at the end. I mean, so much could have happened, you know?
Yeah.
So much else could have happened.
Yeah. Right.
It could have been so much worse.
It really, yeah. I mean, I saw him fall the whole way from the table onto the ground.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Are you mad at me or are you mad at the situation?
I don't know. I think, I guess it was you who was there.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you could have just used your go-go dad arms and...
Don't condescend to me with go-go dad arms.
What? You go-go dad arms all the time.
That's a fun play thing. It's not a thing to rescue a kid from falling off a table.
Oh, excuse me. If Jake likes go-go dad arms more than he likes mama milkshakes.
Yeah, I don't like mama milkshakes.
Yeah, well...
It looks like you're milking our son.
I was trying to make it... I'm trying to make it fun for him. Mama milkshakes.
Mama milkshakes. Milk your milk. Put it in a bucket and tastes like silk. And I don't like what?
You're making it gross.
No, that's the lyric.
You're making it gross.
Look, I'm sorry. I apologize. I feel like I've been a shitty dad. I've been a really shitty dad, and I read all those books, and I felt like I was gonna go from books to being a good dad.
I think now you're playing the victim.
No, I'm not trying to play the victim.
You're playing the victim. Because now you're like, oh, I was such a shitty dad. Wah, wah. And now you're asking comfort from me.
Then what do you want?
I want you to, honestly tell me what happened.
Okay. We were playing Star Wars.
Yeah.
I was Darth Vader. He was Luke
Keep your
Skywalker.
voice down. He is resting.
Oh my God. I was playing Darth Vader. He was playing Luke Skywalker.
Already fucked up.
Why?
That's
a son and a dad.
And you're evil. You're the evil dad.
He becomes good in the end. He becomes good in the last one. And he's good 2.5 the first the original the prequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm. And so you're good until you're really bad.
Yeah, yes. But we can all redeem ourselves, like Anakin Skywalker did.
Yeah, but then he's really bad. And then even in the later movies, he gets his hand cut off.
No, we can't call the original movies the later movies. I'm not okay with that.
Okay.
And I'm not like a Star Wars dork. I just play Star Wars with my son, and I talk about the original.
Come up with a Gilmore Girls analogy, and then we'll be on the same page. Maybe.
Okay. So the equivalent there is like our son was Rory, and I was Rory's dad, and I was absent
Chris.
most of my life. Yes, okay. Chris. And this is not going to work because I don't know Gilmore Girls well enough.
Yikes. Well, I guess we're both in the same place then, huh?
We were sword fighting, and he was standing up on the table, and I was...
Okay, keep going.
And I was just like standing myself on the table, still taller than him.
Do you know how much that table costs? Do you know how much? This is why nice things, and I don't mean to be the I'm going to say the cliche wife thing, but this is kind of why we can't have nice things. That crate and barrel table was $375. $375, and I got that at a discount. That was a discounted price, $375.
Okay.
So, frankly, the fact that he had feet on the table.
But we were playing Star Wars. Wild. We were playing Star Wars.
Yeah, well then play it in the den where Star Wars things happen, where things can happen. Okay. Anyway, keep going. So he's standing on the table. You're fighting him with a sword.
I just we could cruise around the alleys around our neighborhood and find a table that someone just abandoned in the alley.
Unbelievable. He's on the table. You're playing with swords.
I did that in college, and we had some nice tables.
Why do you want college level tables when we're actual adults with actual kids?
As long as I can play Star Wars.
Can you believe if that kid had gotten tetanus? Can you believe if our child had gotten tetanus?
He didn't get tetanus because it is a crate and barrel table, so I think we're okay. We were fighting, and I was defending, and he used his force powers. He put his hand out to
to force you.
To force me.
Yeah.
And
did you jump? Did you do the cool?
I did. I did the jump, and I did but except Luke Skywalker would choke, but it didn't matter. He doesn't get the cannon, and I'm not trying to correct him on that.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna make a drink.
Sure. He fell off.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that bad, but he bonked his shoulder.
What do you mean it wasn't that bad? We just got back from the ER.
I know. And there was blood. Yeah. I'm not saying there wasn't blood.
Okay.
He bonked his shoulder on the couch, and then he went back hard with the back of his head.
Yeah.
and then he smacked the back of his head, and that's where the blood
I
came
can't
from.
even. Oh God. It just could have been so much worse.
Yeah,
like
of course.
Do you honestly think that do you think that you and I are the kind of parents? Oh, this is dark. I don't know. My brain goes so many different directions, you know? And what if I don't know, what if something really bad had happened? Like, are we the kind of parents that could stay together if it was really bad?
I don't know, honey. That's I feel like that's a kind of a thing we would take one day at a time, you know?
One day at a time. So no. Your answer is
That's
no.
not what I said.
don't think that
No, you're reading into it too much.
you're just I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading into it too much. I feel like some days I guess I just feel like you're only with me because we have kids.
No, come on, honey.
What?
I'm not just with you because we have kids.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, no, of course not. I have a good time with you. I love you.
Well then why aren't I on the crate and barrel table playing swords?
Do you want to play? It's not swords. It's Star Wars. Do you want to play Star Wars with us?
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel like there is. I don't know. There's if it had been if we've had a girl, I feel like this may have happened where you'd have connected more with our daughter.
You wouldn't play Star Wars with our girl?
That's not what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I would play Star Wars with our child of any gender, any lifestyle choice they want to make.
That new Star Wars trilogy tells you that girls can be Star Wars.
No one ever said girls can't be Star Wars. I have 2 or 3 shirts that say I have 2 or 3 shirts that say girls can be Star Wars. Okay. You know that, and I wear them around.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yes, I have a son, and you have a son, and I feel like just because I'm a dad, I do connect with him more as a child. I'm sorry that happens, but
you connect more with him as a child than you do with me as an adult.
No. Then maybe you do from mother to son.
Ouch.
Am I wrong?
When he was crying, who was he screaming for?
You.
Thank you.
But how much of our life is spent crying and how much of our life is playing Star Wars, you know?
Well, right now, today was spent a lot crying.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was, I just think you need to reevaluate your role in his life. I think. Because, like, if I'm the main caretaker where he's like, Mama, that's like, he's like, he just wants me to come and get him and pick him up and carry him to the ER tonight. Yeah. Not my ideal night, by the way.
Because when he was bleeding, I went over to try and help him, and he said, "No,
Push
not
you
you,
away,
Mom.
Not you.
Right.
Me want Mom."
He said, "Mom knows how to do this, not you."
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
So I think you need to evaluate if I don't know. I just think that you have to look at yourself in the mirror every day and be like, "I'm the one who plays the Star Wars." You hear what I'm saying? I'm the one who plays the Star Wars, and I only play the Star Wars. I don't really have a functional role in this child's life right now.
But, like, you remember we burned our way through Mad Men right before you gave birth.
Yeah.
And do you remember how, I don't remember what the wife's name is, but Don Draper.
January Jones.
Sure. Don Draper would just, like, whenever she had a baby, he would just, like, sit out in the waiting room and drink. Families need both of those roles. You know what I mean? You need the wife, and then you need the Don Draper.
Oh my God.
And I feel like I'm fulfilling that role.
You are comparing us to a, like, 1960s dysfunctional trope couple.
They were pretty normal for that era.
Yeah, exactly. For that era. Grow up.
Well.
Grow up, dude.
But I don't get hammered. I just play Star Wars all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You just play Star Wars all the time.
Sure, and, like, you and I have talked about this. I got pretty badly reprimanded at work for playing Star Wars during work.
Right.
Because my camera was on.
That was a tough time because we were pretty worried that you were going to get fired.
Lose my job, for playing Star Wars.
And you're the main breadwinner.
Yeah.
I definitely could not support our family on my part-time nursery job.
I know. So yes, I think I hear what you're saying. I should maybe limit my playing Star Wars to maybe 2-3 hours.
That sounded like a question. That sounded like a question. You don't even know what you're talking about. What you are saying is, I think I get what you're saying. I should limit my Star Wars?
You're saying I should just state it as a declarative.
I think you just need to state it as a declarative. Just like, grow up.
You can't. You're just screaming. You're just screaming, grow up at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grow up. Buy a crate and barrel table. Don't stop shopping in the alleys. Declare how much time you're going to play with your son.
Let me tell you one thing about crate and barrel tables. They're slippery when you stand on them.
Okay.
When you're playing Star Wars.
Yeah, I bet. That's why you shouldn't fucking stand on a crate and barrel table while you're playing Star Wars. Go in the den.
Who's yelling now? Who's yelling now?
Yeah, well, I've got hushed tones.
There's a moment where Luke is up on these rafters up above.
Oh,
so
what
he
are the
needed
rafters
to
made of? What are the rafters made of? Are they made
metal.
of? Oh, good. They're not made of glass like the top of the crate and barrel table that our son fell off of and got stitches from tonight. So maybe you should consider that when we've got a fully functional padded room downstairs.
Okay.
That you could be playing Star Wars.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. It's just a thing where, like, I kind of feel like a lot flashed before my eyes tonight. I got very stressed out. It's the thing where you're like, I could have lost my son tonight. And that's just, it's messed up.
Sure.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
I absolutely get that. It'd be awful. It'd be horrible. I don't know how I would come back from it.
I would have absolutely blamed you.
But even out of those terrible situations, good things can happen. Like, I knew this, there's a little story about this guy who thought he lost his son and his daughter, thought he lost his children, and then he went off and he did the most horrible, despicable things in the universe. And he thought that by creating order and what he thought of as justice throughout the universe, that he could, fill that hole of his children in his heart. But then he found out that his son was part of the army that was resisting him. And do you know who that man was?
Is this about Rory Gilmore?
That story was about Rory Gilmore.
I knew it.
Dog parents, everybody! Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Tim. We sincerely appreciate it.
Thanks for having us,
Yeah,
Stu.
thank you for having us.
And I think that's also that the dog also tried to interrupt. I felt like it was kind of like worlds colliding.
God, yeah.
Are you both still in Chicago?
We are, yes. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if maybe you went back to Minnesota just with all the Michigas and everything.
No, but we got a bunch of information about where your apartment's location is. So I think after this, we're going to drive around and kind of try and geolocate that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, challenge accepted. All right. Hey, Dan, one last check-in on the Facebook Live audience.
Yeah, sure. I thought I'd give a couple shout-outs. Hey, there's some new people now, even, I'm noticing. We just got a couple more. I thought I'd give some shout outs to Mike Olafirowicz, as well as Dennis Episcopo and Sheila Lynn. Always great to see everyone. And yeah, thank you to everyone who's performed tonight, as well as all the audience who's watched tonight. We've had a great time.
All right. And this is not it for all the couples that we have. This is the first half of this year's Power Couple show. We will be back this Sunday at 7 Central for the second half of our show, which will be particularly heavy on stand-up and music. We're going to have stand-up courtesy of our friend Katie Zane, plus their betrothed, Michael Cooper, Sam and Dina, and Athena Rodriguez, plus music from the Courtesan and the Cabin Boy. So please make sure to check that out. Again, we do this every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 Central. Just if I don't have an opportunity to do this after this last performance, just want to say thank you to all of our performers this evening, to Ross, to Laura, to Tim, to Lisa, Kendi, and Mike. We sincerely appreciate it. This is not exactly how I was planning on doing the Power Couple show this year, but I am grateful that you took time out of your busy schedules to do this, and I'm glad that we were able to do a show that was not only funny, but kind of was very geographically disparate and diverse. So we thank you to all of you. Now, Dan and I had some confusion before the show this evening because I have been being very assertive about promoting all of the other acts that we have in this show, that it wasn't clear if this was going to be a semi-regular Wednesday show. So
Sure, yeah.
if you'll indulge me for 1 second, Dan,
Mhm.
I'm getting down on one knee.
Oh.
Daniel Erling Anderson,
Mhm.
would you do me the honor of doing a Flower Shop Bangers Zoom improv set with me?
Sure, sounds good.
He said yes! He said yes, everybody!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Flower Shop Bangers. We're going to do some improv for you, and we get weird with it. So, you look too excited.
Oh my God, I'm a bundle of nerves right now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Like what do you, like, do you have to say something to me, or is it like I mean, seriously, Doug.
Okay. I bought us an air fryer.
What? An air fryer?
We have an air fryer.
What?
Yes.
I was just on YouTube the other day. They showed me how to make protein donuts with it.
Yes. And
Yeah.
now you make protein donuts with it.
I know. I would need like a donut mold for that too. He had like a whole Amazon wish list down there of like things you need to buy for this, but he made it with an air fryer. That much I know.
Yeah. Well, I recently had a little bit of a windfall of money. I had a little more in checking than I thought I did.
Yeah.
So on an active impulse, I went on Amazon and bought an air fryer.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you had just an extra what, like $150, $200 lying around to buy an air fryer.
Well, I had a little bit saved up, because I remember your Amazon wish list from Christmas.
Yeah. Yes,
And
there was
I
one.
just figured, okay, I thought I was only about halfway there. And
So this is just a gift just because.
Yeah.
Wow. Like I've never gotten a gift just because.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
typically it's Christmas, my birthday, just some other time, but like.
Yeah,
wow.
because I know you have your birthday and Christmas like what, 2-3 weeks apart or something like that. So yeah, but hey, happy mid-February.
I mean, yeah, that's wait a minute. Is this a Valentine's Day gift? Is this a Valentine's Day gift? I don't know. That's
well, technically President's Day.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I guess yeah.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel like dumb or something.
I mean, it's a thought that counts, I mean, because I know you had your eye on an air fryer.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and you love to cook.
I do love to cook. You're absolutely right.
You're a phenomenal cook, Randy.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I do really try at cooking. I make a lot of things, tried a lot of different recipes, and an air fryer has kind of been on my list,
And, it's like, I'm not going to deny an artist his tools. I'm not going to deny the artist his paintbrush or his chisel.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I have, a lot of other tools. I have my slow cooker. I have plenty of pots and pans. I have an oven. This does kind of complete my palette or my toolkit, my set of brushes, I guess, if I were an artist here. But I'll be honest. There's a part of me, that just thinks this means a little bit more than what you intended it to mean, Like,
I mean, again, I mean, you are so much more gifted and talented in the kitchen than I am.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, goodness.
I mean, are you like giving me this gift to like praise my prowess in the kitchen, or?
I mean, I suppose, yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yes.
granted, I do cook for you all the time. I mean, we're roommates.
Yeah.
I just figured this was kind of a nice thing to do for my roommate every once in a while. You do pay more in rent.
And
Yeah.
whenever I'm at Aldi or something, if you need something from Aldi, I will gladly pick it up at Aldi.
That's true, and then I usually make it for you, and it's it's kind of a nice, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. This almost feels like one of those things that's almost hard to accept. I don't know why. This feels like when you buy me this, it feels like all of a sudden I should like try to see if I can put you on my health insurance. And we've been rooming a long time. Theoretically, we could be in a civil union. Like
Right.
technically speaking, it's been like what, 9 years?
Yeah, I mean, I could see. I mean, I think one of our neighbors thinks we're in a domestic partnership.
I wouldn't. I mean, I think a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Even though I sleep in the den. Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a den. I mean, I love what you've done to that room.
Yeah, no. Well, technically, it's a den if you don't have at least a closet and a window. And there's no closet to that room, so it's a den.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, you moved in before I did, so I wasn't sure. I mean,
Yeah.
now that I look at it, I can see how it kind of looks like a den.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I never would have thought of that. I thought,
Yeah.
okay, maybe this, when I first moved in, I thought this apartment was just like a little quirky. It's, you've got this
Yeah.
bedroom that's right at the very front.
Yeah. It's not really a 2-bedroom per se,
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1 bedroom with an office, more or less.
Do I
Yeah.
have the bedroom? I have the bedroom.
You have the bedroom, yeah. You do have the
Oh,
bedroom.
I have the bedroom. Oh,
You have the
okay.
bedroom,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. I was gonna say, I mean, I wouldn't be offended if you gave me the office. Don't get me wrong.
No. I have the office, the den, the office, whatever you want to call it. It's another room.
I'm amazed that we did not discuss this like in April 2012.
I mean, maybe we could have, but also like it was. I don't know. It seemed. I mean, I thought it was kind of understood that you were taking the bigger room to pay more rent, and I would maybe provide a few extra services like cooking.
Oh yeah, and I feel like this arrangement that we've had over the last 8.5, going on 9 years.
Yeah.
This has worked.
It has worked. It has worked.
I like how much it cost. I like the neighborhood.
Mhm.
It's not far from public transportation. So it's a relatively easy commute to work.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know. I guess at this point, if I were to choose someone right now, I guess we've been in this mutual relationship. I don't know. I guess so many people think we're a couple that you handing me this air fryer just seems to reinforce that in a weird way that I just feel weird about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, I just, I always try to limit whatever Christmas, birthday, or anything like that. I try
Like
to
this
limit,
feel? Yeah, no, okay, yeah.
I try to limit to $50, but I mostly just wanted to say thank you. And now I feel bad because maybe I've gone over the top here. I feel like I've gilded Lily. I feel like I've maybe escalated things to a very great place.
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's being weird about this. Maybe I'm the one who's, feeling like this is that I should just be willing to accept a gift from my friend.
Yeah,
accept
exactly.
a nice thing into my life. Maybe that's a problem I have. I don't know. But there's a part of me that feels the need to address this.
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. And I appreciate that we're addressing this now because I wasn't sure, it's kind
Yeah.
of what we understood. I mean, I felt like we have a very what would you call it? Very amicable
Mhm.
roommateship,
Yeah.
neighborship.
Yeah. We've seen each other through several girlfriends apiece.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh
over the
yeah.
last 9 years, it's going to happen. I mean, none of them have worked out for either of us, unfortunately, but
Mhm. I mean, you almost moved out with Jennifer.
I came close. But yeah, she took the job in Seattle.
Hmm. I mean, I almost moved out with Megan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's I, and we've
What
both
did
been.
happen with Megan?
Oh,
Oh, Lord, really?
uh, um, man, that's a really long story. You're opening up a can of worms, buddy.
Oh,
And
okay. I'm
whole
sorry.
Pandora's box.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to, but
Yeah, it just she kind of breadcrumbed me.
breadcrumb. What does that term mean?
Breadcrumbing is when you gradually stop communicating with someone. You go from
Mhm.
maybe messaging someone maybe, almost every day to maybe a few times a week
Mhm.
to twice a week to once a week to just like full on just not communicating at all.
So just a very gradual form of ghosting.
Yes, a very gradual form of ghosting. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I had to look up what it was. There was a article on Slate about breadcrumbing. That's how I
Okay.
learned it.
Yeah. I mean,
I,
that seems to be how
no,
a
it
lot
wasn't
of.
Slate, it was Jezebel. Sorry. Why did I
Okay,
think it was
sure.
Slate? It was Jezebel.
Same difference ish.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're both very insightful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to bring up like some, poor, I don't know, just some
No, I mean,
some
I get.
pain.
I mean, we never really kind of talked this out. I feel
Mhm.
like this
Yeah.
is good that we're communicating. We're
Yeah, yeah,
talking.
yeah.
You
No,
know, we're
no.
kind of just kind of taking this by the
Yeah.
horn.
I don't know. I feel like even in this roommateship, we have to talk about our boundaries, and
Yeah, exactly.
what we're comfortable with. And
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know, getting an air fryer.
yeah. I mean, I maybe because I haven't given anyone an expensive gift in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I've been single for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I got breadcrumb right around New Year's last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was wondering why she wasn't like, coming to New Year's.
Yeah. I mean, because I sent her the Evite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you made maybe your best dish.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike, I mean, that's that. I mean, that's where
Yeah.
you are excellent hors d'oeuvres.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I was still dating Lisa at the time, so I invited her over. She came, and then
Oh,
we
yeah.
broke up the next month. It was unfortunate.
Right. I noticed she was a little distant, but
She
I
was a
didn't.
little distant. Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
She came regardless, though. So
I mean, that was very sweet of her. I mean, I did notice a little bit of a distance when she was here, though. She felt
yeah,
uncomfortable. I just didn't want to bring attention to it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I think there are going to be those situations, and not every New Year's is going to be perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, considering what transpired after that New Year's.
Yeah.
I mean, not just what happened with you and Lisa, but just everything that happened after this past calendar year.
Sure. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's been quite a time.
Mhm. But nevertheless, I mean, I appreciate you made a nacho platter for 2 for New Year's 21.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine all the stuff you can do now with this air fryer. I mean,
That's true.
Maybe I'm projecting here. Maybe I'm just kind of frustrated with my dating life, social life, love life, and all of this. And
Yeah. No, I got you.
it's like,
I mean, that's what you like to do in a relationship, isn't it? You like to surprise people.
exactly, and pleasant surprises. I don't
Yeah.
want to like jump in and just say, "Hey, I'm an HPV carrier." I'm not an
Sure.
HPV carrier. I just
Gotcha.
want to
Okay,
show
yeah,
that.
I gotcha.
I mean, I'm very protective. I'm very cautious.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Do you think? And I don't mean to accuse you of anything or anything, but do you think that maybe you might jump the gun a little bit with the expensive gifts? Maybe make women a bit uncomfortable with I mean, how long do you go before you drop $200 on a girlfriend? Outside of like maybe a fancy dinner. I feel like fancy dinner, I don't know, that feels like something more appropriate, but like a gift, you know, $200 piece of jewelry.
About a year.
That's probably appropriate.
Yes.
I would have guessed sooner myself. Maybe just because I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just getting to know you. I would have guessed maybe you did that after a month.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh God, not like a month, 6 weeks. I just figured, well, we've been, together, so to speak, you know, going on 9 years. I just figured, okay, you know, step it up a little bit. I mean, last year for your birthday, I mean, I got you $25 to the TGI Fridays. But I know you've got a guilty pleasure for TGI Fridays.
I do love TGI Fridays.
I mean, hey man, in there, it's always Friday.
It is always Friday, man. And their mozzarella sticks, man.
Oh.
Those are good mozzarella sticks.
So I'd argue your mozzarella sticks are better.
Really?
Yes.
That is quite a compliment.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
You know what? I'm going to take that air fryer. And I think I'm going to make some mozzarella sticks.
Oh my God. Yes, we must. We absolutely fucking must.
Yeah. They're going to be mozzarella sticks tonight, man.
Oh my God. I am totally down to clown for your famous cheese sticks. We must. We absolutely must.
And that's our show.
That's our show. Thank you. Thank you to dog parents. Thank you to Date Night. Thank you to the Yellow Roses. We sincerely appreciate it. If I just may be serious about one thing for just a quick second, we've lost another member of the Chicago improv community. I was saddened to hear this morning of the loss of Louis Amoroso. Both Dan and I met Louis around 2012, 2013. I guess read that he passed away suddenly. I don't know, have all the details, but my thoughts go out to his widow and to his family. Louis was a really tremendous man, and we're going to miss him dearly. In the meantime, please wash your hands. Please wear a mask. Please stay a minimum 6 feet away from students, acquaintances. Black Lives Matter. Believe women. We'll be back Sunday. Have a good night.